service quality and service recovery management. How you can improve service quality.
The model is called SERVQUAL, which means service quality, and it is a model that is used to measure service quality. SERVQUAL is based on 5 dimensions of quality. First, competence, assurance. Second, reliability. Third, empathy. Fourth, tangibles. And fifth, responsiveness. These 5 dimensions are used to evaluate service quality.
And it's still the most used model in service marketing to improve service quality. For example, Air France use SERVQUAL to measure the service quality on board. There are a lot of new dimensions. You have now e-SERVQUAL to measure e-service quality on websites. You have web SERVQUAL to measure the service quality on browsing on different websites. There are different scales that have been developed to adapt to focus on the new digital content. The basic dimensions of SERVQUAL are still in it. It's only enhanced through new dimensions which are more relevant today. Like the TAM model has been developed through new dimensions such as privacy concerns, such as hedonistic value, and so on. Let's have a look on SERVQUAL. SERVQUAL is a model that measures with 5 dimensions different aspects of service quality, precedence of satisfaction, the competences of the service employees, reliability of the employees, empathy of the employees, tangibles, so the material elements of a service provider, and to that in some instance, and responsiveness.
SERVQUAL is an expectation, perception, disconfirmation model. It's a satisfaction model where we have expectations about service quality and perception about service quality. And the difference is a positive or negative disconfirmation, leading thus to perceived service quality satisfaction or perceived service quality dissatisfaction.
If we expect more than perceived, we are dissatisfied. If we expect less than we perceive, we are satisfied. Let's have a closer look to the 5 dimensions of service quality. So the first is competence and skill. Service providers, when providing a service, need to be trained. Need to have competencies to, first of all, about the domain in which they're working, and second, also in managing customers. When you're interacting with a service provider, the bank, what you expect that the person is, first of all, competent in terms of financial advice. That is, clearly you want somebody who is able to explain you the financial products easily, and that you then choose with him or her the adequate products to your financial situation. This is the competent. Consuming education, you want a competent professor. But it's important for a business school to have competent professors. That is why all the professors in serious business schools are selected based on their publication track, in order to be sure that the professor is competent in a special domain. So this is competence. If you have well-skilled person with competences, this creates trust.
So competence are the skills and the knowledge to perform service with courtesy, to convey trust according to customers' individual needs and personalized attention. This brings me also to the idea, to the basic and most important idea of customer relationship management, which means personalization. So a good trained service provider should have adequate skills, but should also be able to develop, to perform the service exactly to the individual needs and to provide personalized attention to the customers. And this is very important and is a very important skill and dimension of the service quality framework. And this is what is done exactly for platinum of very good customers in the airline sector. When the customer or the passenger comes on board, and even when he's starting to check in, the whole value creation process is personalized, with naming the personal name, with the personalized attention. And so when the customer or passenger comes on board, there will be also personalized care and attention that are provided to him or her.
Reliability, which is the ability to perform a service accurately. This is a very important dimension of the SERVQUAL model, because there are a lot of service failures related to a lack of reliability. You are probably all aware of different service consumption situations where you expected a prompt, accurate service and where the service provider never responded to your requests. Reliability is very important because customers want to count on their service providers. So if you give promises to them, they want that these promises are kept, as customers value that reliability. Empathy, which is the provision of individualized caring and attention to customers. Empathy is very important because services can be performed completely to specifications. Yet customers may not feel provider employees care about them during delivery. And this increases dissatisfaction and hurts customer assessments of provider service quality. For example, if a service provider is doing efficiently his job, reliable, but without any empathy, without any competence of personalization, then this does not increase satisfaction. So it's very important that service providers are trained how to interact with customers, how to do personalized caring with their end users, and their personalization is a main concept. Tangibles, which are the appearance of physical facilities, communication materials, employees' appearance, the uniforms, the equipment, and work areas on site, such as closets or service offices. So appearance matters. Even though this is the least important dimension within the SERVQUAL framework, appearance matters, just not as much as the other dimensions. Service providers will want to make certain the employees' appearance, uniforms, equipment, and work on-site look good. The danger is for providers to make everything look sharp and then fall short on reliability and responsiveness. But it's very important to examples are the offices where service providers receive their clients. Or if you take the airline industry, the equipment on board, the modern flights, for example, Singapore Airlines or, for example, Emirates have the A380 with very smart on-board equipment such as screens and seats, which are very comfortable in the business class, or the airline launches with their equipment. So all these are appearances of the equipment, the physical, the tangible equipment of the service provider. Or if you look at the business school, having nice classrooms, having nice computer rooms, having nice cafeterias, having gardens, having in some business schools even supermarkets or gyms contributes to the satisfaction on the tangible service dimension.
And finally, responsiveness. The service provider is going to help the customers immediately with a speedy service. We want an immediate answer. That is why today good service providers are doing multi-channel communication. You can communicate with chatbots immediately, with SMS or with Skype or with telephone, with email, with Facebook, Twitter. All these tools are interactive and enable service providers to produce immediate or very quick answers. Because the more we wait, the more negative emotions will develop. And the more it will be difficult to resolve the service failure. That is why speed of reaction is very important.
That is why responding quickly, promptly, rapidly, immediately, instantly is very important. The digital tools that we have just seen, such as chatbots, contribute in an important way to offer 24 hours, 7 days a week, immediate customer service for inquiries or for informational research or for any other task that customers want to have an answer to. So therefore, it is very important to track response times and to give customers immediate and very quick responses to their requests. So in summary, at the end of the day, customers' assessments include expectations and perceptions across all 5 SERVQUAL dimensions. Service providers need to work on all 5 of them, but emphasize them in order of importance. If sacrifices must be made, use these dimensions as a guide for which ones to rework. Also, providers can use SERVQUAL dimensions in determining specific customer and site needs. By asking questions around these dimensions, providers can learn how they play out at a particular location, bid, opportunity. So it's very important to value these dimensions. And as we have seen, there are new service quality measurement models such as e-service quality and website and social media site performance efficiency, with dimensions such as trust, privacy concerns, with dimensions like ease of use, ergonomy on the website,